Okay, in this video module, what we're going to do is talk about what scripts are. So what is a script? Well, a script is really nothing more than a file on your computer that contains a series of statements and commands that in this particular case, the Doom engine is able to read through, process, and perform some sort of productive task out of it. I mean, of course, it doesn't have to be a productive task, but that's the idea of writing scripts, to control something, to do something that's going to be beneficial to your level. Okay? Now, why do we have scripts? Well, that's quite simple, actually. You know, these days with games, we really demand interactivity. We've got to have the coolest levels that do the coolest things. It's not where we just run through with a gun, no more, and just shoot anything that moves or breathes. It's not like that. So with scripts, we can suddenly bring the whole level to life where everything that you touch or interact with can do something. And we get this flexibility from scripting, from these files that exist on your computer. Okay. Now, we're looking at a script right now. In fact, this is one of the scripts that come in one of the pack files that id developed, and this is for the weapon pistol. And right now, of course, I'm not expecting you to understand any of this, and we're not going to be talking about what any of these specific commands mean at this point in time. I just want you to see a script, understand that a script's going to look. It's going to kind of look Greek. It's a different language. It's like a programming language. It's a scripting language of its own. And the good news is, for those of you out there that may be familiar with C or C++, it has a syntax that's very similar. Or even MelScript, if you're familiar with that, similar as well. There's many different languages that similarities arise when compared against DoomScript. So that's what a script is, and we've taken a look at a script. So where did I get this script from? Well, that's one of the things that's really nice. If we were to jump into our Doom folder, as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and jump back up. So there we are, up under Program Files, Doom 3. You can go up under your base folder, and then from up under here, we can come down to the PAC000 PK4 file, and then from inside here, we can simply extract the script folder. So let's go ahead and just jump down into it for a second. Inside the script folder are all of the scripts that are included with Doom when you install it on your machine. And you'll notice that these files have the extension .script, and we'll start talking more about that in the upcoming lessons. But so there they are. I mean, there's things dealing with AI, with the monsters, with the weapons, maps. There's some initial setup stuff, a lot of different scripts. It might be a good idea if you guys want to take and extract that folder. In fact, what we've done up under the Doom 3 folder is we've just created a script reference folder and put all the stuff under here. So then, when we want to take a look at something, all we need to do is simply grab, drag, drop, and here we are back in context, which I'll talk more about in just a second. We can go through and start taking a look at this script, how they're controlling a monster doing specific things, weapons doing specific things, AI, etc. Yeah. Okay, so anyways, scripts, they're not compiled. Okay, for those of you out there that may have heard the term interpreted and compiled before, they are interpreted by the Doom engine. Compiled meaning that take a programming language, write a program, and you compile it so that it's machine language, and the machine is going to understand it natively. It's not like that here. Of course, we're going to write this to what the Doom engine is looking for, to what the Doom engine is going to understand when it goes through, parses, and executes your script. And we'll see, starting in the upcoming, about 2 lessons from now, how we can get scripts to actually execute. So now that we've seen what scripts are and where we can find some of the scripts that come with Doom 3, how do we write scripts, or where do we write scripts at? Well, we do it with a text editor. In our case, we happen to be a big fan of the text editor Context. And in the next lesson, we're going to take a look at where we can get Context at, get it installed on the machine, and adjust a few of the properties, as well as talk about where you can get a highlighter, color highlighter, so that basically everything's color-coded for Doom 3 specifications for scripting. Right, Logan?
That's right. So it just makes it a lot easier to read when you have not only basic syntax highlighting, so you can differentiate between strings or just normal text, but to have one specifically for DoomScript means that keywords that only exist in DoomScript will also be highlighted.
That's right. So in the end, it just makes it easier when coding. So don't let this stuff confuse you if you're completely new to the wonderful world of programming. No big deal. We're going to get you into it nice and easy. I've already said that in the last lesson. I'll say it again. It's just going to seem all confusing at first, but it will become easier and easier. Just stick with it. So now that we've talked about what scripts are, let's go ahead and move forward into the next lesson where we're going to talk about the Context text editor.